Historic Lambeau Field fittingly it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Green Bay Packers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Second and 2.
Let's go now. Set.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Packers had 7 and 4 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Blue, 32. Slice blue.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Willis will look to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Willis. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Here we go. Here we sit. Mega 50 green. Set go.
To the air again. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
331.
Now it's Fields. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Here's Fields. That ball caught by Campbell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here we go. Come on, front. Hey, 10.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game. They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready? 3-9, take it, Hey, 10.
Motion left, Smith. Throwing again is Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they entered play on the 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33, yellow. Set, cut.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Set, cut. 10 black. Edo blue. Ready.
Love from the gun. Finds his receiver, Watson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Come on, come on. 60 vices. Check smash. Check smash. Ready, ready.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer, because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him, because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is
the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Okay, right.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 66 yards. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0.
Packers 14, Jets 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing to start the drive here? But it winds up incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Nose up, ready?
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 8. Fields changing the play. In motion left is Wilson. Fields airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 49 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. Fields now to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Angel. You got a
To throw is Fields. And he's got it. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
They'll run with Hall into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Green 19,
Ball again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open day on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here we go. Black Ultra. 33. Yellow. Black shot. Claws red.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
He's brought back at the 16-yard line.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Yellow 50, green.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Black, red. Set, hut. Yellow, green, jack. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here we go. 60 red. Edo blue. Fury, yellow. Set, hut.
Going back to Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready up. 52 blasters.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Isaiah Pacheco. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7.
Jets 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Teams talk all the time about stretching the defense, and nothing stretches the field more than a deep ball, and I mean a deep ball. That one didn't connect, but certainly they'll be back on their heels.
Now Fields going to move him around. To throw again on second down. Fields looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. 331, 331. 11. You got it. Hey, 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Sit down.
And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely. That's caught inside the 20. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we set.
Pacheco will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. And that touchdown is going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. McManus now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next to score, Packers 28, Jets 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Ball again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Lucas Van Ness.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And Wilson in motion left.
Back to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
70 Rangers.
Looking to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play. And now their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter. But it's just not clicking right now. And it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
It's Love now back near his goal line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here we go. Black, 90. Ready.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments.
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Isaiah Pacheco, 97 yards. As his guys had opened up a very comfortable lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
79 Broncos. 70.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB. All that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Right.
One play action. Fields.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Kelvin Joseph.
Trying. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly the signal caller, Charles, it's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jets 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Around 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson,
73 yards.
and the Jets are able to claw one back.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6, set.
Play action this time with Love.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Ready?
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Pacheco headed right.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Light blue. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Leo Chanel with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy
after that one.
Here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Here we go, son. 3:19, get that.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be third and forever.
3:19, get that. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll see about converting this third and 8.
Blaster, 6,
brings up
Mega,
third
Trail
and 8.
Green. Blue striker. Set.
Love now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going up top for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there for the Jets. 64 yards.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, Ken.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Fields going to change things up here.
Press. Bunch right. Bunch right. Right.
On 2nd and 7, Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 6 yards away. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Pass midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. There he goes again. Touchdown, Packers. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jets 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Green, West right, sit. Hey, can. Sit all right?
Here's Fields. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. Chip slant.
In motion, the tight end.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Press. Bunch right. Sit all right?
They snap it to Fields.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready. Sit. Black 40. Fury, yellow. Set.
Following the interception, Love. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. It almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got him in. Complete. 27 yards. A big play there on 4th.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Yellow, claws red.
Love from the gun. That's complete. Right around the 8. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
8-yard pickup brings up 4th down
Drill green.
and 1.
Black shot. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. That's to his running back, complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the 1st.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Here's Pacheco, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
we go. 19 instruction. Is that all right?
And they will take a knee here.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do